Yeah.
You know, I do love Halloween, but there's one thing I can't fucking stand is candy corn.
Fuck you, dude.
I don't like
You
candy
like
corn
candy?
either.
Oh, I love it,
you know what, dude? I do not trust anybody who likes candy
Well,
corn.
good thing you don't trust me. You've never trusted me, and rightly so. I would do anything I can to hurt you.
Why would you like eating fucking wax? It's like eating
I like eating it. I like eating it to the point where I could feel my teeth kind of throb, and it's like, oh man, they're rotting out of my
Ew.
skull. I love that shit, dude.
Absolutely disgusting. So do you have a method of eating it, or do you just pop it in? Like, do you eat like one color at a time or something?
Sometimes I do. If I get bored and I'm watching TV, I kind of it's one color at a time. But just I'll eat like a fucking bowl of them, dude.
You gotta eat it with
rot my teeth out.
Segregation in mind. Do you guys eat? Do you guys eat candy corn?
I don't.
I'm with David. I love candy corn.
Oh, see, thanks, Nate. Nate, go.
Oh, that's so gross, man. I mean, ever since I was a kid, I didn't like
I'll
it.
eat like
Even
one
if it was like
or
the only
two,
candy in the house.
but I can't eat a lot of it.
You know, I didn't like it when I was a kid, but I do like it now. My tastes have turned.
Now that you're a bigger kid.
I don't eat as much sweets as I used to, man. When I was a kid, it's all I ever wanted was like fucking candy and sweets. But now as I got older, it's like I don't want that shit. I just want food.
Yeah.
It was a hot meal or something.
Red.
Give me a sandwich.
I do. I'll eat the shit out of brownies, but that's about it. I don't.
Oh, pot brownies, you little pothead.
Regular brownies.
Oh, whoops. Like brownies.
Roll it, Pierce.
Love chocolates.
Hey everybody, welcome to season 2, episode 11 of the Speakeasy, gentlemen. Fuck, episode 11 already.
Yeah.
Damn, that's more than halfway through.
Guys, we're making it big.
What, season 3 we're gonna lap around to our first year, right? That'll be sometime in season 3.
Yeah, that's right. Shit.
Anyway, if you haven't seen the show before, what we do is drink and talk like we would at a bar, but we're also far away, so we do it here. I'm Josh. I am in Spokane, Washington. My brother Pierce down there is in Phoenix, Arizona. My buddy David over there is in Santa Ana, California. And then Nathan, my boy Nathan.
Hey, dog!
Some part in Georgia. Where are you at in Georgia again?
I am in Athens, Georgia.
Athens. So that's Greece?
Yes. Yep.
Greece, Georgia. Greasy, Georgia.
Exactly.
Got it.
There's actually a Rome, Georgia, too. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you ever roam around there?
Occasionally.
I get it. I get it.
Was it built in a day?
Man, you're on it today, David. You're on it.
Considering I've been really depressed and been thinking a lot.
Hey,
Just
everybody,
very deep down inside you.
Thanks
and
for
never
tuning
bring
in
it up
early. I forgot to mention that to everybody, but yeah, we're doing an early show today. Had some last minute things come up, so we decided instead of not giving you a show, we're giving you an early show. So this week we decided to do BYOB because we couldn't decide on a drink. We were gonna do margaritas, and then we did not decide on anything. So Nate, do you have something to drink with you?
I actually bought margaritas on Thursday, but then I drank them all. So
you have nothing.
Some red wine here, 14 hands.
Red.
all right.
What kind of red wine?
14 Hands Winery from Columbia Valley. It's a 2015.
2015. What?
Excellent year.
What is it?
Merlot.
Merlot.
That was arguably the best year so far, man.
Merlot.
Pokemon Go just got released. Fucking great movies came out that year.
You play fucking Pokemon Go?
I did not, but I remember driving one night and there was a couple people that I saw. They were crossing the street.
Did they get hit by a car?
Stood there in the middle of the street. This is like late at night. And then they stopped and turned around and walked back. I was like, what are they doing? And I realized that they were playing Pokemon Go.
It was so strange, just like going anywhere and just seeing crowds of people.
You're like walking in the hood and they'd be like, oh, they're just playing Pokemon Go. Continue about your business.
I know people who play Pokemon Go, and there's even like this thing you attach to your keychain. It's like a mobile Pokeball that like catches shit while you're not on your phone. No, like you just like have it on you.
Yeah.
And it'll just catch shit that you walk around. Like, so you could go anywhere. It'll just catch it for you. You don't have to be on the app.
Slave.
Like, these are
cheating.
How does that even work?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Still just fucking stupid. What's the point?
That game brought a lot of
Dude.
business to like places when it first came out. Like people have not found a reason to go outside for a while, and like
But Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
like,
I went to this plaza by where I live, which is like normally completely dead, and it was just like packed. It was packed.
Has it been packed ever since?
Are those
No,
really
it
the
was just
people
like-
you want to interact with though? Because
Well, what are they
I
gonna
was
do?
so hyped. I was
What?
so hyped on Pokemon Go when it first
Oh,
came
yeah.
out.
You gotta
I
think of like
first
all the
few weeks.
residual effects though. Like not everybody's there for Pokemon Go. They just see people at the plaza and they're like, "Hey, maybe I should go to the plaza."
Just try to go pick up chicks.
That pizza place is probably really good.
yeah. Well,
Let me take a
I
peek
don't
at you,
play that.
girl.
I like the fact that it was like augmented reality because I think that was the first thing I've ever gotten my phone that was AR, and then I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do this. But I typically tend to like distance myself from anything that's like popular. Like as soon as something's popular, I don't like
Like
it anymore.
podcasts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Such a hipster.
Right.
I liked it before it was cool.
Stupid.
So Nate's got red wine. I have Stella Artois. I got a bunch of this. Ricky got me this yesterday, so I got Stella Artois.
Thanks,
Got
Ricardo.
a fancy glass. Check out this glass, by the way. You see this?
I was gonna say, why are you guys drinking out of glasses? Just drink it straight from the bottle.
I know. I just like it. I like it better from the glass. Plus, I fucking hate green bottles. It tastes fucking disgusting. That's why I never
What?
drank Dos Equis with you, dude. Green bottles just taste fucking nasty.
I
I didn't know
never.
colors had flavors.
Yeah. It's like saying M&Ms
They
have
do.
flavors, dude.
No.
Do you
I just
taste
licked
M&Ms
it.
also?
I just licked the bottle and it tastes gross.
That's fucking weird thing to say, dude.
no, it's a normal thing to say.
What are you like, Barney? Like, I
You're a weird thing to
Don't like that man's window.
Do you think the color like affects the flavor, or they just tend to not
It's
be good?
just whatever they fucking make it out of. It just tastes weird.
It's
Like
black.
they all have a distinct like flavor to it when you drink it out of the bottle, as opposed to drinking it out of like a regular.
I get that with cans sometimes with certain beers. Like I was talking to my friend about Tecate. I can't. I don't really like that beer to begin with. And if I'm ever going to drink, I need lime and salt. But there's a taste difference between the can and the bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
barely.
Barely. I'm legally blind. I can't
What?
see. Barely. Anyway, so we got these.
Hold it
We got,
down.
we got these fancy ass glasses from Samsung. So I went with Kenny and we were buying beer, and I figured the glasses came with it, so I kept them.
Josh, you do that everywhere you go. You know that, right? You
That's
always try to get.
Remember when I
you
used
always
to
try
collect
get
salt
me to
shakers?
spill shit? Yeah. You're like, hey, put this in your pocket. I'm like, why? Josh, you have
Like, it's always something so insignificant. I used to keep
salsa,
salt,
salt
and pepper
shakers.
shaker. I had salt and pepper shakers, but they were cool though. Like
They
I
were
had a
never
bunch of
worth
really-
any value. There's no
That-
street value. to it.
That's why there's no problem with taking it, right? Because there's no street value. Like, who cares? No one's gonna miss it.
Like that spider, that decoration spider that was on the Steven the Down syndrome spider on the hood of my car on the
Uh-huh.
dash.
Yeah,
stole
Stephen, the Down syndrome spider.
Well,
you
because
call
he
him
has
that
one
now 'cause
eye.
It's
He
deflated.
has one eye. No, he has
We
like one eye. It looks
speaking of
kinda
that,
funny,
we
like,
we sold
I
something
made
from
it.
Dave and Buster's once. It was like one of those little fry baskets, but it was like a baby one. So we were like, this could fry like 2 fries. So we just took it and we used
See,
it.
I do that shit all the time.
what the fuck is wrong with you people?
But
Wow.
yeah, I stole a spider from Dave and Buster's and I put it on the dash of David's car. It's still there, isn't it?
Been there ever since. Yep. named-
And that was, dude, that had to have been at least 8 years ago.
Yes, actually, yeah.
It had to have been before Coraline was born. So
Oh, for sure.
So
Well,
you're,
yeah, it
you're
was before-
complicit
it was
in this
before
crime,
that.
David.
yeah, you accept stolen property. Haven't you seen Cable Guy?
You mean illegal cable? I spent 6 months in the correctional
I haven't.
facility.
You might want to buckle up. I've had a few drinks. Just kidding. That's my humor. Anyway, I got a cheers for tonight's show. You guys ready?
Wait, no, I didn't even get my drink yet. I forgot my
Where
bottle's
the-
over here. Oh fuck!
What the hell?
I almost tripped and fell in my room.
California roll. Actually, I went to get sushi today, and Ricky was
Did you
telling
get
me
a
to shut up.
California roll?
Ricky was telling me to shut up because I was like, I'm gonna get the spicy tuna roll and a California roll, and I kept like, I was like, Ricky, will you eat some of the California roll? And I kept talking like that. She was like, shut up. I'm like, I can't stop. I need to practice this voice for the California roll.
I went to a Japanese night market out here in LA one time. Yeah, my friends were
What's
like,
a night market?
it's like a food place and like vendors and all this shit.
Like
you know?
medieval times?
No, not really. I walked in, I was like, because I was already we were pre-gaming in
Get
the
it?
parking lot.
Night market? No, never mind.
Oh, the K. It was silent K. Okay. I walked in and I was like, if I wanted to see Japanese people, I would have just gone to the zoo. My friends were like, what? I'm like, what? The guy who washes the elephant is Japanese. His name is She got so mad. I was like, what? Because they said it out loud. There's a lot of them.
What is that from? Did you just come
Simpsons,
up with that?
dude.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Remember when they go to Japan? Homer's like really upset. He's like, I don't want to go to Japan. If I wanted to see Japanese people, we would have just gone to the zoo. They get mad at him.
Weird. Hey, wait, is that when they steal the Flanders' plane ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I do remember.
Come on, bro.
All right, you guys ready for this cheers?
Wait, not yet. I'm still not.
It's going to be a good one.
Hold on.
It's going to be a classic.
Got my water ready.
Pierce, you got your water?
Pierce is
Evil
life.
Nestle Pure Life. My camera's flipped again, so.
Trying to keep your life pure.
I'm
So
also
it flipped
trying out
back.
this here Lucky Jack triple black cold iced coffee.
Ah.
Cold and black like my heart. I want to try this out.
All right, we're just gonna we're just gonna cheers this. Here we go. Ready?
Ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Cheers. That's all I got.
All right.
I had a feeling it was going to be that one. It was just dumb.
All right.
Let's just
On tonight's show, we have some Hollywood news to talk about. Some reboots, remakes, and sequels. Stupid people. I believe it was Katie who told us about Florida Man's tweets.
Katie!
I looked that up, and there's a couple things I want to talk about since we've been talking about Florida lately.
Fuck
What's new on Netflix and Hulu, and of course Facebook Memories to wrap it up. But first, I want to talk about these fucking bird scooters. Have you guys seen these bird scooters?
Yeah.
bird scooters?
You know what I'm talking about, David? How have you not
They're all
seen
over
them?
my town.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
dude, they're
about?
fucking everywhere. So
Yeah.
What are you
They're
Taco
these-
Bell?
let me tell you.
Like
Let me
Lime
enlighten
bikes.
you real quick. So yeah, Lime bikes are out here also. So they have Lime scooters out here too.
Check this out. It says pull out, then up. Sorry. Go on.
So anyway, bird scooters are these rechargeable. I guess they charge them solar powered, right?
No, I think somebody picks them up and charges them. They get paid.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
There's, like,
So
charging
what happens
stations.
is there's a QR code on these scooters, and you could also use your app to find where a scooter is located around where you are. So once you find the scooter, you could go up to it. You could even see the charge on the battery that it has. You go up to it, use a QR code. You pay like $1 to rent it. I saw, well, the ones out here anyway are $1. I don't know about the ones out over there, but there are these motorized scooters that you could just rent. You ride around for however fucking long you want, and then you just drop it off wherever you want to. So you just ride
Like
it
in
until
front of my
you're
house?
bored.
Just drop it
Yeah,
off?
you're just you ride it until you're bored, and then you're just like, all right, I'm done with it, and you just leave it there.
Yeah, they got banned at Arizona State.
Why?
They're
What does
just
he do?
Why?
being left everywhere. Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
what they
they're
do,
trying to
though.
ban
Yeah.
it, too.
You just rent it, and then you just drop it wherever you want. I didn't know someone came and
I
picked them
saw,
up. I did know that they shut down after 8 o'clock, but I didn't know that. I knew they shut down to charge after 8, but I didn't know someone came and charged them. I thought it was like a solar-powered type of deal.
I've seen a couple of YouTubers that have gotten a hold of them and just trashed them, like
Oh
took
my
them
God.
down the stairs, and off of jumps and stuff. These one guys, they were trying to locate one, and it ended up is like in somebody's backyard because they had stolen it or something. So they pretended like they worked for Lime, and they went back in this person's backyard. They're like, "Hey, I work for Lime. I need you to do some repairs on this." They just grabbed it and stole it.
No way. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that, like, if it says it's located somewhere and you can't find it, you can mark it as missing on the app and stuff too, just in case it's stolen by some people.
What I don't see. Why don't you guys just get Heelys? You know. That'd be cool.
I know, dude. Have you ever had Heelys?
Nope.
I've never once had Heelys, but I want them.
I kind of want to try them out. My friend Alex, she was so happy. Like she was Snapchatting her story when she got her Heelys, and that same day she like fucked up her knee. I felt so
I
bad. I
remember
was like,
seeing.
you clumsy.
I think you saw it too, David. It was like this guy who was hitting on girls, like in the middle of a quad at a college.
Yeah.
He was just like riding his Heelys across.
and he had the yo-yo.
Yeah, he like rode right up to him. I was like, "Fuck, I need some Heelys."
That's me, like just kind of being awkward. I'm like, I can't.
They
Trying to get a girl's number.
say
like that.
things as they walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I'm so bad with talking to girls. Anyway, So let's get into some of this Hollywood news. So, did you guys hear that they were going to be doing a tour with Amy Winehouse's hologram next year?
What? Hold
Yeah.
on. Say that again, but slowly.
So, do you remember how they did? Tupac's hologram tour, where he was at Coachella or something like that? They put a hologram of him up, and he performed.
I wrote the song a long time ago. Dave Chappelle, Dead Ain't Your Wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know he.
So I guess Amy Winehouse is going to be touring as a hologram.
How are they doing that? How do you make that happen?
They're going to project her on screen. So I looked it up, and Roy Orbison, you know who he is, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Come on.
Yeah, so he's been touring as a projection as well.
Wait, he's dead? It's
Yeah,
a joke.
Mama don't know won't hurt her, right? So
They should just do a whole. They should just do a whole concert of like legends.
Dead celebrities.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a concept or if this is actually.
It doesn't look too good. She looks like a projection
concept.
from R2D2.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks straight out of Star Wars.
Yeah.
So my question is,
we need you,
how do they
Obi-Wan.
how do these people get paid if they're dead?
Ooh, royalties. Yeah, where does it go? States?
Well, actually, her father is the one behind all of this stuff, and he says that.
Oh, he's just trying to make money off his dead daughter. That's
unlike
so
Roy
up.
Orbison, because Roy Orbison is actually going to be. He stands behind the mic the whole time. Like it's just him standing behind the mic, standing from one stationary area. But that's not how Amy Winehouse performed. So her father doesn't want her to perform that.
Is she gonna like jump off stage and smoke crack?
Yeah,
again?
it's got like dance moves and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so she's
like, Amy, what are you smoking? Crack. You guys remember that video, right?
No.
Oh, it was like a leaked footage of her like doing drugs.
You gotta do that for Selena. That would be a big hit.
Ooh, dude, Mexicans would fucking riot
Yep.
up in Santa Ana.
Crazy.
I think they'd give it a shot.
Oh, death messed up.
Because she got
that hurts, or as they say, "Como me duele." Never mind.
I get it.
Is that one of her songs?
Thanks, Pierce. One of her songs, yeah.
All right. Anyway, the proceeds to those concerts will benefit the Amy Winehouse Foundation, which provides struggling young people
with drugs
with help. So people who are struggling with drugs and alcohol addiction, it gives them some help on overcoming their demons.
I'm fine. I've already made
the concerts are set to be 75 to 115 minutes. I guess it depends on how long the robots want to work.
So they're gonna like ingest organic matter to refuel.
I think I'd want to be a projection after I died, though, wouldn't you?
I really want you to just die and never bother me ever again.
I totally. It's gonna come back. I'm coming back to haunt your fucking dream.
Let's see who dies first. Hey, let's start a Deadpool. Who's gonna die first, me or Josh? Add it to the comments.
I do live on the edge. You know what I mean? Like
on the edge of Spokane, Washington. Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Ride motorcycles. I ride motorcycles. I will invite any fight that comes up to me. But I still think.
All right.
Yeah, you know me.
Right,
but I still think that you're. I still think you're stupid enough to die before me.
Yeah, somehow I would.
Yeah.
I would. That's how it would happen. Just fucking. There's something stupid too, like being sarcastic at the worst time. Like, what are you gonna do? Stab me?
Well, David lives on the edge too, the edge of society.
Yeah.
The edge of mental retardation.
Thank you.
It's kind of your talent. Speaking of talents.
He's on the edge of the seat right now.
Well, yeah. What's so like? What?
There's a new show coming out called The World's Best, and it is a talent show on the global stage. Yeah, but it's on the global stage. Yes, globally. So it's not just a U.S. thing. It has three U.S. representatives and 50 of the world's most accomplished experts from their own fields of entertainment. And it's called the Olympics of Entertainment. So it's going to be people being judged.
Special Olympics.
The grand stage of the entire world. So.
Are they gonna have those big heads from Rick and Morty? Show me what you've got.
I think I might watch it. You know what I mean? Just to see the beginning of it. Like I do that all the time. what's it called? America's Got Talent. Like I watched like, a little bit of the first season to see if I liked it. The voice, I'll pop in whenever Ricky's watching it, but for the most part,
It's you, Ricky. Give us the truth. He's the one watching this, right?
she's not here.
She's probably watching somewhere. She's like, yep, that's right.
We'll see in like 10 minutes. She'll walk in. Like
she just walks in, nods her head, like, yep, closes the door.
So we started this show early. Jesse said, "Here's my talent: driving on the freeway, listening to this BS."
Oh, thank you.
To our show, and texting and driving too. Man, you're multi-talented.
That's a talent there, bud.
By the way, we started early because Ricky was going to work early, and she just wrote me that her shift starts at 9:00 tonight. So we totally could have done it at the regular time.
Dude, how about we do?
But you know what that means?
In one day.
You know what that means, Pierce? It means that we could get straight into what's that?
Out?
Fucking a
You're
way
gaming.
out.
Yeah, we should do it.
We should get straight
Dude,
into
can I stick around? Can I stick around for that?
Yeah, I mean, Pierce, can you have him here without his image up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have an image.
We actually should put his photo right in the middle. It's like me and Pierce, and then David right in the middle. He's just like, "What's going on up there?" There's a lot. Hey, David, there's a lot of male nudity in there. You might like.
Just
why would I like male nudity?
Censor it.
I'm not a cut or anything. Why would I be bleeding?
Ricky says, "Yeah, David, that's Josh's favorite. She's a fucking liar."
Ah, I knew it. Thanks, Ricardo. You're a good guy.
Right.
I knew it.
Anyway, we went down to Burger King recently to get one of these Nightmare King burgers. Have you guys seen
Wait,
that?
it's out already?
It isn't out. Apparently, we went down there. I mean, it's right before Halloween. Why wouldn't we be able to get it now? But we went down there. I sent Pierce an image of this, so anybody who hasn't seen it could see it.
By the way, Burger King
went down
has
there to purchase
$1 for chicken nuggets, 10-piece chicken nuggets. They're $1.
Oh yeah, they've always been like.
I guess
They've been
we'll
like
go do that before we start our next stream.
There's a Nightmare King. If you take a look at it, it's fucking. It's got a green bun. It's got chicken. I believe it's got bacon too, doesn't it?
Yeah, bacon.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's got beef,
chicken, beef, and onion,
chicken,
bacon,
beef, chicken, American cheese, bacon, onion, mayo.
So what's the point?
It gives you nightmares.
It's supposedly they've done clinical studies.
Already starting with it.
I've been drinking all day. What do you want from me, David?
Yeah, okay.
Clinical studies to make it taste good.
On this podcast, Josh.
I don't know. I don't know anybody who's tried it because I can't.
It's not out yet. Yeah, I think it came.
No, like what was the clinical study about?
It looks like something that was just made up, but it shows a bunch of people eating it, and then it shows them having like night terrors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's something to do with the ingredients that they use in the bun causes a chemical reaction with the other ingredients, like the food and shit like that.
Dude, I had so many fucking nightmares last night, so
might as well amp it up.
Good.
I thought I was gonna have nightmares after watching freaking Hill House.
Seriously, you guys are that?
But
we're gonna talk more about that in a minute, but I definitely want to hear about that. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of restaurants, I have one more image for you guys. There's a Japanese restaurant that gives you a hippo if you're eating alone. So there's a bunch of photos. I wish that I had more photos for this, but I sent Pierce way too many photos this time. But cool. If you eat by yourself, they give you that hippo to sit across.
I guess they're already pre-assigned the seats.
Every single time I say it, I just start laughing.
You see, there's still a hippo on the other one.
Yeah, I think maybe it's because the hippo, the way it looks or something.
Is that a baby chair? Is that a baby chair on the other one? So did they have like a baby sitting with this hippo?
A little baby hippo, just in case you want to leave your kid eaten by itself. Oh, you need to babysit the hippo? Here you go. Anyway.
I would totally go there just to eat with a hippo.
Yeah, right? Shit. I would ask him for a whale, but then they'd be like, oh, sorry, we've been killing all the whales, so.
Shit. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear me anymore. Oh, hey, there I am. I can hear me.
Oh, hey.
Anyway, it's the Moomin Cafe in Tokyo, Japan.
Tokyo,
Japan.
I guess eating alone is frowned upon over there, but
it's not really frowned upon because they have. I've seen ramen places that have like for introverts where you have no contact with.
You have your own pod.
it's like a little booth, and it's like kind of closed off.
So how does that not make you feel like it's frowned upon?
There, it's obviously, why would it be
by having your own booth hidden away? That seems like you're avoiding shame. Like
it's not hidden away. It's kind of like sort of like a bar, but it's
more embarrassing to be eating with
off.
the toy hippo, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's
well, there goes my plans.
In Japan, heart surgeon #1, steady
hand. #1.
Hey, dude, can we?
Yakuza boss.
Yakuza boss need new heart.
Forgive me, surprise. I want to go rob a bank in Osaka, Japan, dude.
Why?
Because in that town, if you go like finger bang someone like this, bang, like that, they'll react as if they're being shot.
Bang, bang, bang.
Like the whole town just does it. You could do it randomly to anybody, and they'll be like, you go bang, they'll be like, oh, like.
All right, what happened in Osaka?
I don't know, but that's how everybody is. So I'm gonna try and rob a bank out there using my finger guns. I'm like, give me all your wangs, dongs. Give it all.
I'm Googling this here.
Yeah, dude, I should show you a video, actually, because it's Osaka,
Finger
Japan.
guns are a citywide game in Osaka, Japan.
See? Sometimes a drunk guy is telling the truth.
So what do they do?
I guess bang finger guns are it just says I'm watching an actual video, but yeah, they're going up to people and they're shooting them and they're all like, oh my heart. Yeah, they're just going, even old people, they're just finger banging old people. Children, everything. Everyone in the city is getting finger banged. Yeah, they're just walking up to
children doesn't matter. I just love killing.
Anybody though, like they're just walking up to random people on the street and they're all just like pretending to get shot.
That's the beauty of it. That's why I want to go there and try and rob a bank to see if I can get away with it.
And just you're just gonna like pretend to shoot people and rob them.
Yeah. Keep watching that video, dude. It's even they use little swords. Like they'll be like whoosh and then like,
that's it. So it's not just fingers then.
It's any weapon, anything you can think of, dude.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
You know what you should do is you should wear a bulletproof vest, and when somebody does
that's what one of the guys does in the fucking video. He's like, and he's like, ting ting, as I had bullet armor.
You should just.
That'd be cool if he had an actual bulletproof vest though, like under his clothing. Just waiting for people to do it.
Right.
Like he had to prove that he had a bulletproof vest on.
Yeah.
It seems a little unnecessary if you're getting shot with people's fingers.
The guy in the video, he like shoots like an old lady, and then she turns around, she's like, using a blow dart. She's like,
he's like, oh.
Yeah, he's like,
oh, you got me. That's cool.
You got to watch that video, man. It's fucking hilarious.
I was just watching it. What are you talking about?
You gotta finish watching it though.
Oh, okay. I'll watch
later, because there's a good clips later on.
All right. Speaking of, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Japanese people.
Speaking of Japanese people, there's a new movie coming out on Epix. It is actually it's not even a movie. It's a TV show. Never mind. Just kidding. It's called Alfred Pennyworth. Have you guys heard about this coming out?
I know who Alfred Pennyworth is, but I don't know what's going on.
So it's going to be on Epix, and it starts filming October 22nd. It follows Alfred. He is a former Special Force operative, a British
turns butler. Origins
he starts his own security company and winds up working for a young billionaire named
Thomas Wayne.
Thomas Wayne, you got it, Thomas Wayne. So it's going to be the origin story of Alfred, which is
it gonna be a young Michael Caine who's
Michael Caine,
or is it Michael York? Oh, Austin. I love Michael York. Continue.
I'm pretty excited about seeing this. I am. There are so many fucking Marvel fans out there, but I am a diehard DC fan. I will always choose DC over Marvel.
For sure.
And I really want to see what this origin looks like. I think the thing with DC, I think we talked about this before, but DC just really needs to adapt their TV series to fucking film, dude.
They need to focus
to movie.
On one fucking.
Because if you think about it, like if you put Oliver Queen on the big screen and never put him on TV, but put him on the big screen, I would have loved that fucking movie.
But that's you though.
Fantastic. Have you seen Arrow?
No, I have not.
People like
if
the
you watched
shows.
it, you would like it, dude. It's fucking Nolan-esque. It's
Really?
yes, dude. It's great. It's dark,
Okay.
and it's fucking amazing.
That's the beauty about DC is why I tend to gravitate
Yeah,
more
the
towards these
darkness.
darker. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so
Yeah.
much,
And when
so
they
much
try and-
darker. Where even the heroes are, they have a darkness to them.
They have the
Yeah.
psychologically.
They need to do that like
Mhm.
as their main
Have
thing.
you guys watched Legion?
Legion. No,
I
I have not yet. My baby
It's-
girl's in
I
that.
think it's either Hulu or Amazon, but yeah, it's a super
Aubrey
dark
Plaza.
superhero.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
So what's it about, Nate?
I've only watched the first episode or two, but it's about this really fucked up superhero guy, and he's like mentally ill, and he's a superhero. It's good.
Isn't it Marvel kind of?
I don't know.
I think
Honestly, I don't really follow Marvel.
So Marvel's
DC.
doing
If
dark.
it's
better
good,
than
I'll watch
DC?
it.
Have you seen Daredevil? Daredevil's
be.
pretty good.
Have not.
That's like Marvel doing kind of a dark one.
I thought
better
Punisher
than
was their
DC.
darker one.
That's on Netflix. I watched the first couple episodes, but it didn't.
Hey, so what's up? How
I
come they
haven't-
canceled? Did anybody read any
Legion-
articles why
Legion's-
they canceled?
Legion's made by Marvel, by the way. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so it does.
Go ahead. David.
Did anybody read any articles about why they canceled Luke Cage and Iron Fist on Netflix?
They canceled Luke
Anybody?
Cage too.
Yeah, they canceled both of them.
I think they just weren't really like
A lot
reaching
of
the right way.
people. on
They weren't.
my
They weren't
Fig-
hitting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't watched.
I thought Luke
One
Cage was
episode.
it was all right, and then it just had like weird twists at the end that were dumb. Like they had a really good character, and
M.
they
Night
just
Shyamalan Ding
killed
Dong.
him off, and I was like, oh okay, just kill
What
off
the
like
twist?
one of their best characters.
Oh, it sucks, dude.
Yeah, but I don't know. Daredevil's pretty good. Like it also like had a miss on a couple episodes, but overall it's pretty good.
I don't know. I haven't watched any of the Marvel things on Netflix, so
Yeah, I kind
guess-
of want to watch Punisher though.
Well, they have Punisher, but that's got that Shane. The reason why I didn't watch
John
that,
Bernthal?
it's got fucking Shane from Walking Dead. I don't like that guy.
I like him.
I
He's
don't like him.
I didn't even know it was the same guy until like someone pointed it out.
Look at his fucking face.
I just don't. I don't.
He looks like
notice.
he got punched square in the nose, where his nose got
Yeah.
fucking flattened.
He does
did
a
you
pretty
guys see
good
that
job
movie Fury?
of Punisher though.
What'd you say, David?
Did you guys see that movie Fury? That tank
Yeah,
movie with
yeah,
Brad
with Brad Pitt, with Brad Pitzer.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, he's-
you know what that's a reference to?
No.
It's a reference to Boy Meets World, where Corey went back in time and Mr. Feeney asked him what his name was. He's like, "My name's Brad Pitt, sir," and he's like, "Okay, Mr. Pitzer." Every time Ricky was rewatching Boy Meets World, and every time I walked by and she was watching it, I was like, "Topanga." Like,
Aren't they
seriously,
real life couple?
No. She's I know you haven't been listening to Kevin and Bean lately, but she's marrying a guy named Jensen Karp, who used to be a rapper. But
Jensen
he
Karp.
Jensen Karp, yeah. So he is
Was
he's
that
an
his
addition.
rapper
So
name?
he kind of, I guess he took over for Ralph Garman. He's like the new person on Kevin and Bean. They just officially added him to the show like a week ago.
There's no such thing as replacing Ralph Garman.
Do you even listen to Ralph Garman's Ralph Report or anything?
I'm gonna.
I do. I listen to
It's
Ralph
not a
Report
podcast.
every single day of the week.
I gotta get that shit, dude. I gotta start listening.
But
to it.
anyway, yeah. So Jensen Karp is marrying Danielle. I forget her last name, but
Ooh.
Topanga.
Topanga, yeah.
Danielle
Yeah.
Topanga.
But
They're
isn't there
they're
a show
engaged
that
right
she
now.
has? Girl meets
Girl Meets World. Yeah, that's on Disney Channel also. Coralie not really.
Is that when?
Didn't
Okay,
really
so
watch that.
Corey and Topanga are together. Is that what I'm confused?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And they have Sean. Sean's in it too. Like
What? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean's in it. He's not in it a lot, but he's made some cameos.
That's cool. Well, he needs money for his drug addictions, I guess. Just assuming, just speculating here.
Wasn't he married? Didn't he marry Tara Strong? Because
He
I
did?
know his name is Ryder Strong, and I could have sworn her name is Tara Strong because
He's been Tara Strong since like the 90s, bruh.
maybe I'm wrong. But
think
I-
you're just
This
throwing
whole
things
time, I
on
thought
them.
that they were married. I thought that she married Ryder Strong.
I've never heard
It's worth a Google.
of it.
Oh no, spouse is Craig Strong. I've been wrong this whole time.
Craig.
But-
Craig.
Craig answers your question.
Answer your question, you guys. I need to take a break. I'm exhausted, you guys.
He gets me every time. All right. Anyway, they announced that
pulling her hair out.
they announced. We speculated about this before, but DC announced that both Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill are both gone.
Good.
Or
So
Cavill?
it's official.
Cavill?
It's official, right? That
It
they're
is. It is official.
not.
Yes, it is official. They are done with the DC universe.
Honestly, as much as I didn't like Ben Affleck as Batman, I was excited to see what they were going to do for the standalone Batman film.
Yeah, you know,
So are they just gonna restart now? Like
I
they
thought
should?
they were doing. I thought they were doing a Batman Beyond. That's what I thought they were gonna do. You know what I mean? Like he's getting older. Of course, they were gonna introduce. What the fuck was Batman Beyond's name? Terry. Terry something.
Terry.
They were gonna introduce Batman Beyond. You know, it was gonna start the young kid who Bruce Wayne is like the mentor of.
Yeah, it's Terry something, dude. I know George would know if he's watching. Whatever. He'll pop up in the comments, I guess.
But you remember when there was a movie that Ben Affleck was in, and he was talking to his daughter, and she said something about driving the Batmobile, and he was like, "Daddy doesn't want to drive the Batmobile." You remember that?
No.
It was like before he became Batman.
Was that Geely?
Geely.
What movie was he in with Jennifer Lopez? I don't know. It's just fucking. You said Ben Affleck?
Fuck is Geely? Is that a name?
Isn't it?
It's Jersey Girl.
Jersey Girl.
It was in Jersey
How great
Girl.
was Jersey Boys? It wasn't great. It was fantastic. Never seen it though.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
David. David, you started off strong, man. You gotta pick it back up. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're really losing your mind. A little.
Sorry. Hold on.
Let's talk about some other stupid people. Speaking of David,
Yeah.
there was a man that jumped into a shark tank at Ripley's Aquarium in Canada. There is a video which I decided not to share because David would freak the fuck out.
Thank you.
But not only did he jump in this shark tank, guys,
But he cut himself.
He's
he took
fully
off
nude.
all of his clothes. And
Did he want
jumped
the
in
sharks to suck his dick?
How do you know that? How do you know that, Pierce? Did you hear about it? or
I
did
saw
you
a
just
video.
guess? Okay, yeah. So
So,
he took off.
what kind of sharks were in the tank?
It's a great question. Do you have any other questions?
No, like what type of shark? You know?
They were like
I don't know. I saw
they
them
were
swimming by. It
big
looked like a
sharks.
great
They weren't.
white.
Yeah, they weren't like super.
They were huge. Yeah, they were pretty big though. They were at least.
What,
7
nurse
feet.
sharks?
They were
Tiger
scary.
sharks?
They were scary
What
enough.
are we talking?
They were scurry.
So did they ever find a motive, or was he just?
Apparently, he was wanted. He's still wanted, by the way. I don't think they captured him, but he
By the
was
street
wanted
sharks.
for assaulting someone outside of the medieval times. Because apparently they have medieval times out there. Did you guys know that?
In Canada?
Yeah.
They allow violence over there?
Welcome to medieval times.
Nope. No. That's work on that, please.
Work on what?
You're always like, welcome to medieval times.
That's what he says. That's what he does.
But it wasn't so. I don't know. Whatever. It wasn't so like.
David,
Ow.
shut.
Shut the fuck. Continue on with the goddamn story with the sharks.
Anyway, he jumped in. It was a habitat that housed not just sharks, but lots of other animals too.
Stingrays.
But he's still wanted because
Steve Irwin got shooters out here.
apparently they didn't catch him.
How do they not
What?
catch him? He's freaking
Wait.
swimming in there.
Yeah. What did they just like? Oh, he swam on the other side. We're not gonna run around this tank. Eh?
Did he
Like
swim
the-
down the
It's
drain?
okay. He'll come back.
He's got to come up from here sometime.
Hey, he's got to get the rest of the clothes that he left behind. You know.
Hey, someone want to hang these out to dry in case they get wet? Because you know how
Wait,
nice
hang
they
them
are.
out to dry in case
Well, like,
they
put a
get
hang-
wet? Why would
Yeah.
they hang them out to dry in case they got wet?
I don't know, man. It's been a long weekend, dude. I'm really trying here. Give me some fuck. Give me a break. I need to take a break. I'm exhausted, you guys.
I'm exhausted.
So they never caught him.
Last I checked, he was still wanted. The search continues. You know.
You ever catch a gorilla escape from the zoo and punch it in the eye?
Punch him in the eye. But
Dude,
yeah, I guess
crazy.
they haven't. Yeah. But yeah, apparently there's a Ripley's aquarium. I thought it was like a Ripley's Believe It or Not type of thing.
Believe it or not, there's an aquarium in Ripley's.
Believe it or not, there is.
Oh,
Yeah, it's in
okay.
Canada, of all places.
Right? That's weird.
Yeah. Anyway, other dumb people. All right, I did. Anyway, I was talking to one of my coworkers because she has seen how much David is talking shit about Florida, and she's from Florida.
That's right.
So,
Is she watching now? Fuck.
Most likely, or she will be watching later. She is a official like podcast listener, not typically a live watcher.
Check out the big brain on Brett. What's her name?
Yeah, so she's our podcast listener. So we had a conversation. We were on lunch one day and we were talking about me and someone else were talking about how Florida is the most penis-shaped state, and she disagreed with me.
Why were you guys thinking about dicks when it came to the shapes of the states?
We were just saying that Florida's America's penis, which is true, right? Anyway, she didn't believe me, so what I did was I cut out the state of Florida because she said California was the most penis-shaped state. California, come on.
We're pretty hung, but
So I cut out both states, and I superimposed them over a guy's crotch. And I have
his nether regions.
I have those images to share with you guys. So
Over his
here's Florida. Here's Florida for you guys. As you can see,
yeah.
Florida is definitely, phallic shaped.
It looks like a fanny pack on the guy.
Yeah, it looks like a strap-on.
It's like fanny packs coming back,
also,
guys.
Also not very excited, So here's California.
See, we're a bit more girthy. We're hung.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's no, like, California has the borders shaping it, and Florida doesn't. Florida just has water shaping it.
So we're circumcised, in other words.
I still think that Florida is more penis shaped, but whatever.
So what was she complaining about now?
She was just saying that we're talking a bunch of shit on Florida, and she's from Florida, so
Tell her we're just messing around,
Yeah, well, I do have a meme that I just sent to Pierce. So Pierce does have a meme that I found this, by the way. I didn't make it. This is just what the world thinks about Florida. So Pierce, go ahead and read that because I can't see it.
Why can't you just be normal?
The state of Florida screams. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, Florida is it's definitely unique. Can we say unique?
Weird.
That's acceptable, right?
Yeah. Florida is something else, though.
They got
Man. It's
problems
just
over there.
fuck yeah, they do. So is she upset that we talk shit on Florida? What's the deal with her?
She's just a little upset. I mean, that's like if you say something bad about California to me, you're going to get punched in the face. You know what I'm saying?
What's bad
What if
about
it's about
California?
NorCal?
We have great Mexican food. Okay, North Cal. No one really cares about North Cal.
But, yeah, no one cares about Northern California.
It's Southern
You could
California. It's
talk all
like,
this
hey, you
shit
get shot up
you
here
want,
or
yeah.
down here, whatever. Sit up here.
No one cares about North, but South, you get shot up here.
Everything's just, fuzzy. Everything's still bright and it hurts. So I'm trying to recuperate.
What'd you do last night?
A lot. Everything. I went to a friend's birthday party, drank until about 4. I got into an argument with my friend because she was trying to drive drunk, and I didn't want to let her. So
you drove her?
I stayed up watching the League of Legends semifinal or quarterfinal.
Yeah, same here.
Holy
same
shit!
Here.
League of Legends. No, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's the game that we played
shit.
on the stream.
Oh, that thing that you guys were
That
doing last week?
super outdated game.
Well,
Super outdated, dude. North America just kicked Korea's ass.
yeah, basically.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck Korea. Wait, North or South Korea? South, isn't it?
South.
Oh, yeah.
No.
North
They're-
Korea does
thought-
not have access to the game in the first place.
Yeah.
Hey,
Great.
Mom, what's going on? By the way, I don't know if you guys saw this. You may
Hi,
not
Mama.
have. But we talked about earlier before the stream started. We talked about Mega Millions being in $1.6 billion right now. But
You didn't do the thing.
the jackpot that just happened. My mom wrote out all of her numbers, and she didn't play them. She didn't actually go out and play them, and she found out that she would have had the $1 million ticket because she got all numbers but the Powerball. And one of the Powerballs that she wrote one of the Powerballs that she wrote down, like one Powerball down was the Powerball that hit 2. So if she would have combined those with the line above it, she would have had the fucking $1 billion ticket. But she neglected to go out there and get the ticket, so she didn't win.
Way to go, mama.
Yeah, almost.
We could have a better setup. We could have a studio.
We could, yes.
Paid by you, Mom.
God. Anyway.
We forgive you. We still love you, Mom.
Yeah. So, League of Legends, huh? You were watching the League of Legends.
Yeah. It's actually pretty crazy. Korea is eliminated. They've been in every final for the past 7 years.
This is crazy focused Asians. They're
yeah. But now we got 2 European teams, 1 North American team, and 1 Chinese team.
A Chinese team?
Yeah.
Yep.
If they win it, I'll be pretty pissed.
So wait. It's going into what, the finals now?
Going into the semifinals. There's four teams left.
Okay.
Total upset. Everyone thought it would just be Korea or Korea China for the finals.
So everyone's upset that America is number 1 again?
Hey, so
No
the
one's
players
upset except for
the
Korea.
players from America, are they white or are they
Yeah, are they Asian too?
black?
There's a lot of
Actually,
European players. Majority
yeah.
European players right now, including the North American teams. They have mostly Europeans, I'd say.
A lot of them are from
white.
Denmark, I think.
Yeah.
There's a certain
Freaking Denmark,
country that's
man. I have
overrepresented.
I have a friend from Denmark, and he used to play video games with me, and they're just amazing at video games for some reason.
Denmark?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 of the players on the North American team are from Denmark.
Okay. I didn't know they played video games.
They do. They play them, and they play them well. They're really good.
Asian well or Denmark well?
Well,
If they
this
had
year better than
if they had a bigger population, they'd be dominating.
Damn. Okay.
Hey.
Watch out, Denmark. Something's rotten in. Well, no, it's not rotten in Denmark. Damn it. I can't do
Well, a
anything.
lot of people say it's because
they finally got their fingers out of that dam. Wait, is that Denmark? That's Denmark, right?
a lot of people say it's
that's
because
Holland.
it's so cold there. Everybody stays inside, so
Stupid.
everybody's staying inside. So all you can do really is play video games and the Danish students they get paid to go to school, so they don't really have to work necessarily.
Wait,
so
what?
they have a lot of time to play video
Yeah, we
games.
need
You
to
get
Denmark.
paid to go to school?
Yeah, they don't have to pay for school. They get paid to do it.
They get free breakfast too. Danishes.
Yeah.
most of Scandinavia is like that.
Ah.
Little Dutch oven there. Well,
Anyway,
That'd be Netherlands.
Katie told us about Florida Man's tweets when we were talking about Florida before. And I sent Pierce a couple of images. By the way, we have a sneak peek of David's set for his show. It's not quite complete yet, but we're working on it. We don't really want to.
wait, why don't we have a Twitter?
We're gonna
account?
set for his new episode.
I cut off from Skype. Hold on.
Oh, you.
What
son of
are
a
you
bitch.
doing over here?
I was like,
cut
what
off
the
on
heck
Skype.
happened? Yeah, my Skype just
So the podcast is over.
podcast is not over.
We're still.
We
We're not
are
on
live.
YouTube, are we? What happened? Technical difficulties.
I just gotta reset your cameras real quick.
Oh boy.
It's on there. We're just paused.
Oh, is that what it is?
We're stuck.
We'll be right back.
Frozen.
You're frozen in time, yeah.
We should make little video clips of us just promoting products in different characters. So anytime things like this happen, we'll just play that. Be like, oh, stay tuned after these messages.
They've got to be gag products too.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could
Wish there was
just
a
make
refresh button
commercials.
on this thing.
Make a commercial about David's show. Make a commercial. About
Yeah. We could promote ourselves.
And just run those.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That'll be the smartest thing to do. Oh boy. Oh man, I am getting hungry. Did you guys eat today? Anybody eat?
I snacked on meat and crackers. That's about it.
Meat and crackers, man. I
I ate sushi.
Hams.
I ate sushi.
Oh, that's right, yeah. All I had was
1 second, guys. I'm just taking care of the
piece of
technical
fried
difficulties.
chicken and toast and eggs. That's it. I woke up.
Pierce is moving, but we're frozen.
Yeah, I'm moving, but everyone else is frozen for some reason.
I can't. I only see Josh and Nick. Oh, there's Pierce coming up.
There's Pierce. Why'd you whistle for that?
I didn't really whistle. I was kind of whispering. Like there's Pierce. Like an uncertain whisper. Like
there's Pierce.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You got. I don't know why you can't do that because
it was only you and Stan who could do that. Look at the way he's whistling. I don't understand it. He presses his tongue up behind his teeth and fucking whistles.
It's like at the top.
Pierce, why'd you put that on stream?
Put what on stream?
Me whistling, apparently.
No, you put David's house.
Oh, great! Everyone got technical difficulties.
I got a sneak peek of it.
Oh, great!
Oh, damn it!
That's right.
You put it up on screen. On screen.
Scream streams.
All right. So, can they hear our audio? Can you guys hear our audio? By the way,
is there audio still going on?
Let me get a.
Yeah, they can hear your audio.
Can I get a what?
All right. Well, we got our cameras on, so.
I sent Florida Man tweets to Pierce. Can you still share those on screen?
Yeah.
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 I don't know what you're sharing. You're gonna have to tell me. I could read the rest if you just
sharing needles. What? Merry golden showers.
All right, I'm sharing it.
Okay, so this one.
And we're back.
Only in Florida. So Florida Man says he knew he was meeting a 14-year-old, and he knew that it was an undercover sting. But he claims that it would be cool to show up because he thought it would be cool to see one in action.
What?
So he was being stung, right? Because he was meeting up with a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, well, yeah, I just showed up because I thouut it'd be cool to see an actual sting in action." So that's
Seriously?
why he
that was legit.
That's why
he said he knew it. He's like, "Yeah, I knew that."
That's the dumbest excuse. But then again, it's Florida, so yeah.
We have another one here. Florida man. Florida man bites dog to establish dominance.
Makes sense.
That's how you do it. I mean, you gotta be the dog.
It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, man.
One of the pack.
See what I did there? Coming back. I'm
it.
bringing it back after a little break. I just need a little break, you guys. That was exhausting.
Need a break, you guys. Hey, guys.
Any more of these fucked up Florida tweets?
No. I have more, but I'm gonna hold on to a couple. I'm gonna put it in my pocket, save them for later. And but first, let's talk about what's new. Let's talk about what's new on Netflix and Hulu. You guys have been watching a show called The Haunting of the Hill House that I have not seen yet.
It
is good.
I really would like.
Yes, my friend Joshua. Yes.
Of Hill House. Joshua.
It's a good deal. It's a good deal. Come back tomorrow. I'll give you help.
I haven't seen any of it, and I know all three of you guys have seen it. So tell me a little bit about it.
I've only seen a couple episodes.
Yeah, I'm only 3 episodes.
Tell me a little bit more about it, Pierce.
So it's about this family
Netflix
that lived in this house, and it goes back and forth between their future and their past.
It's pretty annoying when it does that.
It's pretty awesome. Like you see the past and how it influenced them to become who they are now, and how their basically super messed up childhood screwed them up for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, but there's like a bunch of siblings. There's like 3 girls and 2 boys, I think, and then their 2 parents.
So there's 7 of them all together.
Yeah.
And the first 7 episodes, each episode kind of like shows an individual, like follows their path.
So what kind of
spoiler alert, Nate? Thanks.
What kind of stuff do they do? Like, is it like Ghostesses or?
It's like scary
Yes.
shit. Like there's no explanation really, like as you're watching it from the beginning, but I'm guessing it explains more later on. But it's like it's really ominous and creepy. Like there's so many Easter eggs in it where like if you're really paying attention, you can just see like ghosts in the background and stuff.
I've been trying to watch that, but I haven't seen any ghosts in the background.
There are.
I gotta watch this thing again.
Wait. Yeah.
Just wait.
Pierce is he's a peripheral watcher.
So, I'll just say that you've probably already seen ghosts in the background, but you haven't realized that they're ghosts.
I haven't. Oh, bruh.
Oh, is it like
I won't say any more than
it's
that.
like Sixth Sense type of stuff, right? It was like he was a ghost the whole time. You know?
Well,
it was
that
all
whole
a dream. I used to read
Is it made by M. Night Shyamalan?
Shamalama Ding Dong.
No, but it's good and it has good pacing. It's got good plot. So
I like how all the girls in this show look like Lana Del Rey, like different.
you feel like you're watching a really good scary
and
movie.
they're all so hot.
Like you feel like you're watching a really, really good scary movie, and then like you realize it's just like episodes, and you're like, "There's more."
I need more
Keeps you going.
in my life.
My
I think
favorite thing about it is that the whole thing is centered around this house, right? This hill house or whatever.
yeah,
And it's about like how when they were growing up, they spent a summer in that house, and
Right.
now like today, how that's affected them. And
it just
the
done
whole
fucked
thing-
them up.
Yeah, it's a really good, well written, well acted, good show.
Does it
I agree.
does it wrap up with a whole season, or is there going to be more?
There could be, but I feel like it pretty much wraps it up on
Okay,
Hill
cool,
House.
nice.
If there was another season, it would probably have to be a different.
I'll have to
A
finish it then.
Stephen Crane. Another
I don't want a
novel.
cliffhanger at the end, for sure.
No, it wraps it up pretty well. Yeah,
Sweet.
I was satisfied with that.
Okay, I gotta finish
What,
watching.
dude?
Yeah, I'm only episode 3.
Episode 5 was my favorite episode. The
Alright.
end of that episode just blew my mind.
I gotta keep watching.
Okay, I gotta
that.
mentally prepare myself
During the day.
During the day, I watch it at night because I can't sleep.
Dude, same here. I just stay up till like 3 in the morning. Just
Yeah.
watching
Just fuck it.
Yeah.
I mean, I already have ghosts in my room anyway that watch me sleep, so who cares?
it.
You guys ever do that? Like, you wake up in the middle of the night? Like, I haven't been able to sleep very well lately because I keep waking up like almost every hour. I get about, if I'm lucky, 6 hours of sleep at night, but I wake up at least 2 or 3 times during that time, during that 6 hour span.
Yeah, sometimes I'll get, what do they call it? Like sleep paralysis.
Oh, I
That
learned to
sucks.
fight that. Yeah. Wait, you
It's
still
like
get it?
Every now and then, not very often, but every now and then I'll wake up, but I can't move. Like I'm just completely frozen. And sometimes there'll be like something, like some sort of like image just like right in front of me, and I don't know if it's real or if it's just in my head, but it's just.
There was a thing that was here a while ago, and I learned to kind of like fight it off, like in my mind, like being able to move one finger. I was able to move a hand, then my arm, then my body,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
But I remember one night, dude, it was just like, I had sleep, I have a headboard, and I woke up and I had sleep paralysis, and then these like black, long, scaly hands just like kind of came around the edge of the bed and started like kind of like getting closer and closer. I was like, fuck, I couldn't move, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
How many drugs were you on at that time?
I think at least 2. Sometimes, being involved in that sort of scene, you get burned every once in a while. You think
Yeah.
you're getting one thing and someone's laced it with another thing. And you're like, but then when you do that, you're like, because it burns automatically. And then you're awake. When you try to go to sleep, you're like, okay, if I go to sleep now, I'll die. I have to stay awake until the sun comes up. And then the sun's out and it's like a gray, cloudy day. You're like, oh, okay, I can go to sleep now. Just get like 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah,
But-
dude, I have had demon sleep a few times. That shit fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant thing.
So
So-
there's this other thing that I get, and I looked it up. I wasn't sure what it was, so I looked it up, and I think it's called exploding head syndrome.
What the? Wait, like you
What?
ejaculate and you?
Yeah.
Why is my bed all wet, you guys? Like, what?
So basically what it is, it's like you'll just hear like phantom sounds that aren't there, and it usually happens like right after you wake up or right before
I've had
you
that
fall asleep.
before.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
It's
for
like
me,
really
it's
loud too.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cymbal revving up, and then it just cuts off. So it's like a. And then it
Hold
just
on.
cuts off.
I've had like
Exploding
alien
head syndrome?
noises.
Yeah.
When I go to sleep, like as I'm falling asleep, sometimes in the middle of the night, I will hear like audible sounds of my dreams. Like I'll hear someone yelling or talking or something, but I'll actually hear it as opposed to thinking it. But I thought it was just like being in limbo, like instead of actually being asleep. You know what I mean?
Like
Is that what
a-
you're talking about?
Well, that sounds like lucid dreaming.
Yeah.
All right, yeah,
lucid
that's what I do. Lucifer dreaming.
Lucid dreaming is actually fun sometimes. Like when you realize it's happening, you're just like, wait.
You're in control of your dreams.
Yeah, I could do that. So I could be like, oh shit, I'm dreaming right now, and I could be like, this is what I want to do. And
that can cause sleep paralysis, though. That's the scary thing. When I lucid dream, I usually get sleep paralysis because like I'll realize that I'm sleeping and then I'll want to get up, but I don't know how to wake myself up.
Right.
Yeah, and you like tell yourself to wake up, and like there's times where I'm like yelling at Ricky to wake me up, and I'm not actually doing it. To where I finally like I do it. I exert myself enough to make an actual noise, like my actual body makes a noise. And that's when I wake myself up.
It's hard to make a noise.
It goes from mental to physical.
It's hard to make a noise. Like I've tried to scream, and then I'm just like, not doing
For
it.
me,
but go ahead.
I blink. I just blink over and over again, and I wake myself up when I know I'm dreaming. Josh, but do you like just wake up and start yelling at Ricky like, "Hey, what the fuck? How come you didn't wake me up?" Like,
no. There has been times where I've been like pissed off at her from my dream, but I don't yell at her.
That's like fucking my ex, dude. She would get mad at me for shit that I did in her dreams. I was like, I had no control over that. Like, what?
So I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've told you guys this before, but my dreams start off completely normal, and then one thing will happen, whether it's a flicker of light, whether it's like the blinds moving or something, but there's always just like it'll be a completely happy normal dream, and then just one tiny thing happens that changes the tone of my entire dream and turns into a fucking terrible nightmare.
You got some.
But the thing is, yeah, dude, I do. But the thing is,
drop acid about it.
My nightmares are always they are like directly related to where I am. So if I'm sleeping right here on my bed, when in my dream, I'll be exactly where I am. If the door's open in my dream. The light's on in my dream, and the light's on in real life. Like everything's exactly how it is in real life, and then just fucking terrible shit starts to happen. But the problem with that is when I wake up, I feel like it wasn't really a dream because it's exactly how it was in my dream, aside from one fucking horrific thing that happened. Right. So I'm like, holy shit, like I wake up and I'm in the exact same spot I was in my dream. Everything else is exactly the same as it was, but the fucking demon is not there anymore, or whatever the fuck it is,
like,
you know?
How can you tell that you've actually woken up?
Exactly. And I have
Inception.
Yeah, exactly.
I've had that problem before. So.
Try to tell the time, try to read a book. Or read something.
I do that sometimes, you know, like I'll hurt myself, you know, like pinch yourself. That's
everyone has their totem, and you can tell.
But you can pinch yourself in your dream, and you could think it hurts.
I've been getting so much more control of my dreams, which is great because once I realize I'm dreaming, I take full advantage of it.
Best way to do it is to wake up like
that
set your alarm like super early, and then like get up and like walk around for like, a little while, and then go back to sleep. That'll make you lucid dream.
Yeah. That's dumb.
If Ricky was doing that, like if she just set her alarm early and started walking around the house, I'd be like, she's fucking possessed. Like I'd fucking kill her.
Something's wrong with her.
I'd freak the fuck out.
Oh, I was gonna say, Nate, like they call it exploding head syndrome. Isn't that like an out of body experience too? Like when you're coming back into your body, you hear a loud bang. Usually, isn't that what?
Yeah, that's one of the theories behind it. Is that like when you're like coming back into your body or whatever, that's what causes
astral projection.
Yeah, astral projection. But I mean, you can just look it up on Wikipedia or Google it or whatever. But pretty interesting stuff.
There was one that I had. I was like here. I was in my room. I was like being carried out of my bed and going through the wall. Something was doing it, and I kind of freaked out and I woke myself up and I was like, it was weird.
So basically what we've been talking about is all going to be on David's show.
This is a precursor. You guys like all this weird and creepy.
I forgot. Pierce, you could go ahead and show that background now if you have it.
Yeah, fuck it. Everyone already saw it kind of thing.
So, I have, this is what I've designed so far.
We've designed.
David did the overall sketch.
So wait, there's going to be 3 people.
David sent me a very rudimentary sketch of this.
Very terrible.
And I started designing it. So
where are the windows?
Not quite done. We still have a lot more to do on that.
Yeah.
The guests are going to be between the door and the window on the bottom. Okay. So one on either side, of course. And David will be up top right beneath the little fence.
In the attic, hanging myself.
David will be in the attic. So that's where we're going to be. I'm still doing a little bit more on this, but yeah, that's what David's show is. background is gonna look like.
It's definitely going to be a lot more, like supernatural things like with just the conversation we just had.
Hey, we should. You know what we should do? We should on our next episode, our Halloween episode, we should do your intro, your song.
Ooh, yeah, how about that?
We should let everyone see your intro before we start it.
Oh, wink.
Because we're doing it on Sunday. Your show's going to be on Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Right? Teaser.
Yeah.
Taco Tuesday.
So tune in. So it was originally supposed to be. I thought it was supposed to be David and one guest, but it's going to be me, David, and a guest.
I feel comfortable. Yes.
Yeah. David wants me. He wants me there to hold his hand along the whole thing. So I'll try not to be too goofy because you know me. I'm always making jokes all the fucking time, but. I'll try not to be too goofy during the whole thing because we're gonna leave it creepy and stuff. So stop making all my fucking jokes. But David, there was one thing you said about you mentioned Lana Del Rey, and it reminded me of something. So I went ahead and Googled her. And did you know that there was a Azalea Banks? It's some rapist.
What did you say?
Azalea Banks is a girl rapist. You ever heard of her?
What the fuck is that? No, I've never.
So she apparently she's in like a heated argument with Azalea Banks.
Lana Del Rey is?
Yes.
About Kanye?
I don't know what it's about, but I just remember
it's
her.
about Cardi B. That bitch is everywhere.
As soon as David said, I don't even
Kanye.
know. I honestly didn't even know who the fuck Lana Del Rey was, but I remember hearing something about it. I remember David just said something about it, which kind of reminded me. But
really, I was saying it because in a Haunting of Hill House, like every woman in that show is like a different version of fucking Lana Del Rey, dude.
Looks like her.
Huh?
So anyway, I don't remember what the Azalea Banks girl said to her, but Lana Del Rey said, "You know the Addy," as in address. Pull up anytime, say it to my face. But if I were you, I wouldn't.
Damn, that's so hot.
Yeah, she really showed her balls right there. So I know you'd
lady
like
balls,
that.
yeah.
So basically, I think the gist of it was that Lana Del Rey was saying like backing up Taylor Swift when she got all political and talking about Kanye being political, and Azalea Banks was like, oh well, blah 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 blah, all this shit, like defending Kanye, and Lana Del Rey was like, you know the Addy, pull up.
Did you guys see the video of him in front of Trump, Kanye?
Yeah, holding out.
Dude, that was like the stupidest fucking. I felt like I lost brain cells just watching that.
Oh yeah, he's like talking about in another dimension.
Blah, blah,
right? Blah, blah, blah. Did you see when he was talking about? He was talking about the
Apple, I feel like Superman.
The Apple plane or whatever the fuck he was talking about. The I plane. It'd be flying.
And Trump was like, "You sounds like you have a lot of really good ideas."
Did you see that thing that fucking Snoop Dogg commented on his Instagram when he was wearing the hat? Kanye took a picture of him wearing the hat. He's like, make your music great again, you know.
Oh, shit.
He's like, you Uncle Tom ass.
Oh.
You get, get it?
Didn't Uncle Tom, who the fuck was it? Was it Joe
Mark
Frazier
Twain.
or was it Muhammad Ali? One of the two, they called him Uncle Tom and they thought he called him a peeping Tom, so they were really pissed off about it. I'm pretty sure it was Muhammad Ali, if I'm not mistaken.
Never heard of that, dude.
Anyway, Pierce, I sent you some Facebook memories. You go ahead and pull those up. So this is an actual Facebook memory of me from 2014. So my work asked me to decorate for Halloween, so I put up caution tape on the bathroom doors and stalls, all of the power equipment, and a few other things. When they found out, they got mad because people were scared to use the equipment and the bathrooms. I was like, so you're mad at me because people were scared of my Halloween decorations? I thought that was the point. Hey!
Well played.
Right?
Very good, sir.
This one is just up top. I don't know who said this, but I don't need a shirt. I'm wearing a scarf, for God's sake. I saw that in my fucking Facebook memories. I don't know who the fuck said that, but I thought it was fucking hilarious. I don't know the context of that, which makes it even funnier.
Yeah. If anybody...
And then at the bottom of that, if you can see at the bottom of that, I'm just gonna pound a sandwich and think about life.
We know who said that.
Yeah, we know who said that one. Oh man. All right, one more. Cute couple. Oh, sorry. Cute couple costume ideas.
I don't get this. No, I
you don't get it. Have you never seen My Girl?
Nope.
You haven't seen it either, Nate? My Girl. That's Macaulay Culkin.
I know who Macaulay Culkin is.
So he gets stung by a bunch of bees and dies. That's basically what it's about. That's why it's funny.
Why is it called My Girl?
Because that's the name of the fucking movie.
If he gets stung by a bunch of bees and dies.
He's not the main character, I'm guessing.
What are you, got it?
I've never seen that movie, dude.
You should watch it.
No, I'm cool.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, really.
So here's another one. So it's Thanos tweeting this. Is that tweets? Is that Facebook? I don't know.
Yes.
But he says, "What the fuck? Only half my squad showed up to my B-Day party." Shake my head. Hashtag fake friends. And then Thanos at the bottom. Oh yeah, LMAO.
He didn't do it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I should have said that. I should have done it like David.
I've never even seen that movie, but I've seen so many memes that
You haven't seen it yet?
You haven't seen Avengers, dude?
What's wrong with you, man?
I've seen enough memes that I know what happens.
Pretty good though. You should.
Oh,
it's worth the watch. Worth the watch.
It's worth a Google.
I'll watch it when it comes out on Netflix.
David.
Yo.
You ever get that calendar I sent you? Animals dressed up in human clothing?
I was looking at mine because I bought one for myself.
I was looking at mine the other day and it had a giraffe in high heels.
In high heels.
And I was like, who thinks of these things? I laughed so hard.
I mean, because the giraffe is tall as is.
Never mind. You guys had no idea what we were
No,
talking
but it sounds pretty funny.
Josh and I can go on and on.
All right. So next week we have if you guys tuned in last week, you know that I made a mistake and I thought that this week was going to be our Halloween episode. Next week is our
Josh
Halloween
is just
episode.
that stupid.
I am so fucking excited. I have so much shit for our Halloween episode. So it's going to be great. We have George on the show. We're drinking Captain Jack Sparrows, which are Captain Morgan, Jack Daniels, Sweet and Sour, Apple Pucker, Flash of Sprite.
That's it.
If you guys haven't tried it, fucking try it. Drink along with us because we're all
Maybe
gonna get, I don't know about Pierce, but everyone else
maybe
is
I
going to
could
have.
do a video of like me making the actual drink.
Do it, yeah. Send me the
As a
video. We're
teaser.
going to post
We'll
the
do a
video.
teaser.
We're going to post a video on how to make it on our YouTube channel as well as our Facebook channel. So make sure you guys tune in. Special thanks to the Speakeasy team, George Vader, Ricky, Alyssa, and of course you guys, Nathan, David, and Pierce. Couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you very much. Thanks to everybody watching. I will see you guys next week. Let's see here. Nate, go ahead and read us out, buddy.
All right. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Speakeasy Gentleman. Find audio for all episodes on iTunes and Podbean. And if you want to be on the show, just shoot us a message on Facebook or email at Pajosh Studios. What's the email?
PajoshPodcast@gmail.com. By the way, I have one more thing to say. Tune in. We're going to be starting up our The Way Out, Pierce? Is that what it's called? Oh, Way Out. We're going to be doing that.
After I get some
little after party.
Right after this. And I had another thing to say. What the fuck else was I going to say? Son of a bitch.
You're gay. That's what it is.
It was right on the tip of my tongue. But I completely forgot. Oh, yeah. If you guys are Podbean/iTunes listeners, give us a fucking rating. We need some ratings on there. So go ahead and give us a rating on iTunes or Podbean. Rate me.
Rate me, man.